the best reactivation campaign to get 30 new clients. You could use this. This is a great reactivation campaign that we've used several times that helps us to get an enormous amount of clients and get some good free will back from your members. So Jimmy, let's share the screen here. Let's get into this. Let's talk about it. And we're going to talk about when you could use this and how the whole thing goes. I don't want to spoil it. So let's just get right into it.
And before we jump into the share really quickly, this is a campaign that we run with a little bit of a different flavor on it twice a year. Okay. A little different flavor twice a year. And it's pretty awesome and it's pretty seamless, but you have to execute it in a way specifically to get people to actually take action, right? You can't just put this up and think that everything is going to come to you. It's not the way it works. So I'll share my screen. We'll go ahead and go over the winter seasonal, and then we can also go over how we do it in the summer to get the same result. So here we go. Okay. So this is our holiday letter lead generation system. Okay, guys. So holiday letter lead generation system. What we do here, and we have these documents for you to download and look at. So what we do here, this is our December version. We're gonna write handwritten address labels. Okay, this is important. So every single aspect of this is important. I'm not going to spoil it and give it away right out the gate. But let's go over the specifics of it. Let me go over what it actually is. Okay, so these things are very important to do properly. If you don't follow these steps, it's not going to work right. It just isn't. We've tried it different ways. And you have to have an ironclad follow-up sequence and an ironclad process around doing this, or it does not work. So don't go and try this in a half-assed way and tell me that it didn't work for you. You have to do it the way that we tell you to do it. Don't reinvent the wheel, okay? So in looking at this, you're going to handwrite addresses to not only each member, but each former member on a large colored envelope that's 8.5 by 11. Okay, it stands out in the mail. It works really well. This envelope contains a voucher for a free month of training with the cash value of the free month on the voucher. That's very important. Don't just send them a voucher with no cash value on it. What is the cash value of a free month of training at your gym at the unlimited level? What is that? Or your trial offer. What is the cash value? Okay. Somewhere in the $400 to $600 range is what I recommend. Now, we're going to send this out to our members. We're going to send it out to our current members so that they can use that free voucher for a friend or family member. Okay. Referral play. We're going to send a voucher out to our previous members, our former members, for 50% off their first month back. Okay. Reactivation campaign. Snail mail, guys. Do not sleep on snail mail. Nobody gets mail anymore, right? They get crap in the mailbox. So when they find something that's cool, that's like a gift, that's big, bulky, has your brand on it, looks fun, they're going to open it. Okay. So that's the first step to get open.
So I want to jump in there really quick. So for the reactivation one, I don't know if you're going to get into this, but for the reactivation one, I did something a little different this time. Yeah. You'll see the letter that he talks about. So what I did was I bought prop money, so prop fake $100 bills, and I put money inside. And instead of, we wrote, you'll see the scripting for it in a minute, but now they have money off. So that's almost like it was. So the reason why I did that was because I want them when they open it to pull out, and they're going to get money, and it's going to stick out to them. So they're going to say something. I don't know how it works because I just sent this out. Right. So I'm not sure how this works yet, but it's very cheap to do. It didn't cost me anything, and I think it's going to stand out in mail. But I just wanted to throw that in there as a little added bonus for you guys.
Yeah. So Anthony's getting creative with it. I would recommend that until you run this place successfully, you don't get creative with it. But that does sound fun and cool, and we'll see what it looks like when it comes back, right? But for us, We want to coach you on things that have actually worked, that we've actually done, right? And that's kind of a cool idea, though. I didn't think about doing that. So put the voucher in, okay?
Well, it only works for the reactivation one. You
It
can't
only
really
works for the
do it for the
reactivation.
other one.
Yeah, not for the other one. Okay. You send it out to your members. This voucher has an expiration date. Very important. Has an expiration date. Now, you're like, well, I want them to come in whenever. I don't need to put an expiration date on it. Da, 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 da. It's psychology, guys. How many vouchers have you gotten in the mail that has an expiration date on it? And how many times have you used it right before it expires? Right? For a restaurant, for oil change, for whatever it may be. Those Valpak coupons, you look at them, they have an expiration date on them. Oh, I got to use this. How many times have you had a Black Friday sale where it's like, oh, it expires on November 30th. I got to buy it now, right? It's psychology. It's not because you don't want more people. It's psychology, okay? So you have to put an expiration date on it. I like an expiration date of right around the middle of February, right? If you're doing this in December. Send it out first, second week in December. And then every 2 weeks, you're going to set up a follow-up sequence with your current members. That includes voicemails, text messages, and emails to get you to a point where you're reminding them that they need to give this gift to someone, okay? Who are you giving this gift to? Did you get my gift? Did you get my letter? You know, these kind of reminders every 2 weeks. And then as you get closer and closer, you do once a week in February to remind them more if they haven't done it yet. Make sure you set this up so it's stop on reply, so you're not hammering people that have already replied to you, okay? Now, as we go through this, these people do receive a free month. This is not a free plus deposit thing like you see all on the internet. You are not generating revenue right out of the gate with this, but you are filling your gym with the empty spots that you do have that you're not generating revenue with, okay? It's fine to do. Don't be afraid of true free. Do not be afraid of true free, okay? How many times have you participated in something because the first thing was free, okay? Free is good. Extended discounts, not good, okay? Free first month, awesome, all right? Okay, we're gonna remind them as we go through, okay? They're gonna give this gift to a friend or family member. You put branding on your letter. You print this on hard paper, right? Nicer quality, denser paper, so it doesn't bend or you know, crinkle in the mail, okay? Because you're sliding this in with the voucher, okay? We can go over the copy of this. You'll get a copy of this, okay? We look through this and we go, okay, you give them an incentive, okay? Redeem this and your membership will upgrade one level from where it is. And you will receive a 30-minute one-on-one session with the coach of your choice, okay? They also receive a discount on apparel and a discount on supplements for that month as well for redeeming this, okay? You sign it with all your people. We have a dog at the gym, so this is like a cute little thing that we do, okay? So you build this letter out. You follow this sequence. You remind them about it. You set an expiration date, and you run it, okay? This is the play. This is really quickly what the voucher looks like, okay? You can build this on Canva very, very easily. Expires when? I don't know. You put the date on there. You have your members, you have your team write the date on there. My team has been working hard this month to get all of these out. We have to send out 400 of these, okay? 400, actually, no, it's not 400, it's 600, excuse me. 600 of these we send out every year, okay? 600. Now, you're thinking, oh, 600, what's the mail? What's the cost gonna be in the mail? Way less cost than what it costs you to acquire a lead on Facebook. Do it, okay? I can't stress enough how well.
I think it costed me to send out about I sent out close to 300. I think it cost me like 240, 250, something like that.
Right. And the cost to acquire a lead or the cost to acquire a client on Facebook is about $200. Cost of acquisition of a client is about $200, okay? If you're decent at it. It's costing other people more than that. But $200 on Facebook to acquire a client. So if you're spending $200 to send this out to this many people, do the math, do it, okay? So this is the holiday version of the lead generation machine here, okay? This works like magic. Now, what you're going to find, you're going to remind people about it. You're going to talk to people about it in the gym. You're going to give away a little bit to these members. And the cool thing is when you give them an upgrade, they stay with the upgrade afterward a lot of the time. And so you're ascending people in your gym by rewarding them from giving you a referral. It's double, right? So that's one. What you're going to see, it expires on the 15th of February. You're going to see these people. You're going to see some people trickle in January. You're going to see more people trickle in at the end of January, early February. Okay. These people are going to trickle in. You're going to get, depending on how big your member base is, you're going to get between 20 and 30 people that take advantage of this and use the free voucher. The conversion rates off of the free voucher are going to be 80 to 90% of the people that come and use your free voucher will convert into your membership. Okay. 80 to 90% from giving away a free month of training for the beginning of the year. All right. This is what bounced us back after COVID. This play. Okay. This is what allowed
and I
us.
want to point out,
Yeah.
I want to point something out, and sorry to cut you off, Jimmy, but I want to point something out. So Jimmy sent this out to 400 people and he got 30 people to respond. That's less than 10%. So if your list is smaller, if you have 100 people, expect less than 10% then. So it's all a numbers game. Again, when you have 100, it depends on your members. You could have higher than that, could have lower than that, but just bear in mind, but you're going to get high quality people back, which is really, really important.
A majority of these people are staying long-term as well, right? They're quality leads, they're referrals, they're people that you've trained before, okay? So this is a great campaign. So reactivation and referral at end of the year. August, you run the same promo. You call it something different, but you run it in the gym. So you give out vouchers at your front desk to your members. Those members will take those vouchers and chart down the name, number, and email of that client. Okay. This is documented. We could go pull it up, but with that promo, vouchers at the front of your gym. At the beginning of the month, you say, we're releasing 15 vouchers for 1 free month of training for your friends or family members. Okay. 1 free month of training. Cool. Member comes up to the front, fill out a form, name, phone number, email of the lead that they're giving you. They take the voucher. You now are responsible for following up with that client to get their friend or family member to come into the gym. Okay. You follow with them like crazy, just like they were a lead that you got from any other source. Beginning of the month, you say, we're releasing 15. There's only 15. Once those 15 are gone, you release another 15. Okay. That's the psychology of it. So the psychology of that is that there's not necessarily an expiration date on those, but there's a scarcity play on it. So we're releasing 15, halfway through the month, we're releasing another 15. Easy. Okay. All of them get taken. Don't worry. All of them get taken. Okay. You don't end up with any left. 30 get taken. Okay. Now, same idea, right? 30 get taken, 20 people will use it, right? Or so. Of those 20 people that use it, 80 to 90% conversion into money. Okay. We run this play twice a year and it's awesome. So there's different ways you can slice this, but giving away free vouchers to your member base for contact information from their friend or family member, or giving it away as a gift and instilling them with how they can remind that person to get them to come into the gym is hugely profitable. And you already have this space in your gym. So if you are not running this play right now, run it right away, whatever version you want to run. Okay. If you need more help with running this play, you can always get on a call with us. Very easy to do. Fitness Profit Multiplier on Instagram, send us a DM, look at our link tree, schedule a call, and we can talk through this promo and make sure that you're running it properly. Okay. So that's the nuts and bolts of this. Make sure you run this properly and enjoy a very profitable March, guys. Enjoy a very profitable March and a very profitable return from summer. That's when we run these, and it works like magic.
Yeah, both of those times are perfect too. You could probably even sprinkle if you got creative. You could probably even sprinkle another one in like March. That's usually when I like to run the second one. I never really ran it in August, but August is another good time too. I will usually run the second one in March. So you could probably, if you could spin the reactivation one a little bit different in March, you could probably run something a third time a year. But the purpose of this play is to give some goodwill to your clients. Here's a free month to give to someone, and your clients are going to love that. Like, hey, here's this. They're going to give it out because they love you. They love coming to you. So why not capitalize on that and bring in more members to your facility who are just like your best client? So hopefully you guys go and implement this right away into your business, add it to your marketing calendar, put it on the calendar, get to work with it. And if you guys have any other questions, just feel free to reach out. Anthony and Jimmy, Business Profit Multiplier. Enjoy that free money.